What's up guys, Rob here and welcome back to episode 4 of the Far East Express. It is the last episode of the series on my channel for now, until we loop back round, but we are here to take a deep dive into season 4 with Tiga Naga, our first in the Indonesian First Division. We saw last time we did stay up, but let's go through the awards and see how we got on. So in terms of new arrivals, Brillianto was named signing of the season. Really? He only played 15 games. Rianto scored 22 goals. Mofu played 31 games, both better than Brillianto. And he got signed of the season? Okay. I mean, let's pick our own as we go through. Rianto is 100% my player of the season. End of. He was so good for us. As you can see, 32 appearances, 22 goals, 1 assist. Just very good player. A few other good players down here as well. All of them shared games around. A lot of the new signings doing the business for us. No one really exceptional, but we're a lower half team. It's to be expected. Transfers out. Not many out. To be honest, the ones that did go out didn't do very well anyway, so it's looking like a good decision. Samantri was disappointing to let go. He was young. He's a youngster with some very good stats, but 20k with our financial situation how it was, we didn't really have a choice. In terms of how the season unfolded, average home attendance 589, 30% capacity. That is where one of the problems came about, in all honesty. We'll talk about the finances later on, but that caused us some problems. Finished in 11th place when we were expected to fight bravely against relegation. I mean, we nailed it. We absolutely nailed it. We never really looked like we were going to struggle, to be honest. Right from the first game when we picked up a surprise win, we stayed clear of it. I don't think we actually ever dropped into those spots. And an 11th place finish was very respectable. Tied with 10th and 12th, so we could have been one either way, but still a good spot to be in. And hopefully lays the platform for SadPanda in Season 5 to try and push on. In terms of the Indonesian Cup, less said about it, the better. Go back to episode 2 and you can see the most horrific penalty shootout you could hope to see. It was awful. There was bad players taking penalties against bad goalkeepers and it lasted forever. That's all we need to say about that. But in terms of our moments to remember, the biggest win was Indonesian League 1 game against Badak Lampung. Scored 4 goals, Rianto with a hat-trick, our star player coming up clutch for us in that one. Match to remember was a 2-1 win away to Persebaya. That was a big result for us, that one. 3 points that we really didn't expect to pick up, if we're honest. But we did, and there we go. We get away with it. Goal of the season, Hermawan. I mean, it must be the goal that won goal of the month that we saw in episode 2. We'll see if it wins the goal of the season for the league first, but if not, we'll insert the clip at some point so we can see that again, because it is such a good goal. Finances. This doesn't show the full story, if we're honest. There's a lot of green here. A little less prize money. Obviously, Louis winning the league last time out was going to keep that high, but it's green. It's green. That's not going to tell the full story. We'll look at finances in a minute. Well, that is an absolute shambles. This is supposedly the team of the season. Sanaga barely played. If he didn't play at all, in fact. Suliano didn't play. Hasanuddin played 8 games. Sonali played 1 off the bench. And Fedzin didn't play. Rianto doesn't make the team of the year. I think that might be a little bit glitched. We'll move on from that one. We'll move on from that. No manager awards for Cha Bum-Kun. Oh, we were hoping for manager of the year. No. But this doesn't surprise me at all. Fans player of the season, Tua Salamoni. Young player of the season, Tua Salamoni. What a player he is. We'll have a look at his stats specifically in a little while because he is just going to be very good. Still can't work out signing of the season. Rianto obviously top scorer. Didi Hermawan finishes with 9 assists as well. Tua Solomoni actually averaged 7.1 as well. He was our best player. 7 player of the matches for the goalkeeper. What a player we found there. Competition awards, nothing highlighted. Record breakers, Rianto most goals, most league goals, most assists, most league appearances by a player. All hacks reached 86 appearances now. So, let's just have a look through here. Players inducted into overall best 11. There's 4 players. Rianto, Tua Solomoni, Gunawan. Mofu doesn't make the starting 11. He falls on the bench. And yeah, so 3 in the starting 11, 1 on the bench. A pretty good season, I would say. Looking at what we've got. Indonesian League 1 Player of the Season. No one involved in that one. Young player. Oh, he doesn't even make top 3. That's a bit harsh. That is a bit harsh. Right. Finances, though. I mean, it looks a lot better now. Sad Panda is at least going to have some money for next season. Some money. Not much. 48,000. We received 130,000 in prize money, I think, which has got us back in positive figures. But our biggest issue, the wage budget. He gave us nearly £5,000 a wage budget. Yes, we were slightly over it, but we didn't sell any tickets. Our attendances were awful. Even towards the end of the season, we had one game with 815 fans. We had a couple with 800, but it just isn't going to do the job. We're selling tickets. We are selling tickets for £4. And only getting 800 people in, yet we've got £5,000 a week budget. It doesn't work. Got to hope for Sad Panda's sake that the chairman stumps up a bit of money or finds some way of building a bit of reputation for us. It can only get better. That is the thing with this. It's our first season at this level, and as you can see, Tua Solomoni has actually made it in a favoured personnel at the age of 16. It's his first season with the club, and he's already made it in there. This guy, I mean, compared to most keepers, you'll see he's not great. But in the Indonesian league, a player of this quality, he is 6'3", so towers above everyone else. A well-rounded player, and what a season he had. He's tied down for another 3 seasons yet as well. So plenty of time for him to develop. Become a top keeper. In terms of where we go next, who knows? Obviously the rules of the series are that before we can move on to another club, we have to win some silverware, whether that's the league title, the cup, the Champions League, anything like that, and then we can take a job offer in one of the bigger leagues potentially. We have had a couple of job offers, as we might have mentioned previously, but they were from teams. One of them got relegated and the other one scraped past relegation, so they would have been very sideways and in one case backwards moves. So we're stuck with Tiga Naga. I would say that as a season we are definitely leaving it in a better position than what we took it on. Louis did a lot of good work last year to get us here, but hopefully Sad Panda can take it on even further. So down in the description there will be links to all of the seasons that have happened so far, and also the link to Sad Panda, who will be taking it on in blog form for us for Season 5 with Tiga Naga. So, it's the end of the series for me, but go and check him out, and I'll be back very soon with some more content for you.